Guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be filming a good old-fashioned Ulta haul. I was so happy to be going makeup shopping. I am so excited to finally be bringing you just an old school, old-fashioned Ulta haul. I know hauls were all the rage back on the day on YouTube, and I still personally absolutely love watching them. I know a lot of you guys absolutely love watching them, and I literally had so much fun makeup shopping. I don't remember the last time I had that much fun shopping, because recently when I've been going shopping, it's either to buy something specifically for a video or a review, or if I need a backup of like a foundation or a brow pencil or something. But it's been a while since I let myself just walk into Ulta and literally just buy whatever excites me, give myself a budget, and just have fun. I had so much fun shopping, like I said, and I'm so excited to be sharing these goodies with you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video. If you guys like hauls and want to see more old school hauls like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below so I know. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get on into this Ulta haul. And it's a little ColourPop haul as well, because at the end of this video I do have two things to show you from ColourPop. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I have a decent amount of stuff to show you guys today. Here is my Ulta receipt. It's a lot of stuff, but I tried to gravitate towards things that I hadn't tried before, different brands that I don't show here a lot on my channel. And I'm sure you guys know Ulta is kind of bringing in different indie brands, typically brands that you could only get online in the past are at Ulta now. So I had a lot of fun browsing, like Dose of Colors, LA Girl, brands like that. So I'm excited to share with you guys what I got. We are going to be starting off with high-end stuff, because I didn't get that much high-end stuff. I only got two things. So the first thing I got was actually from Kylie Cosmetics. Now I know some of you might be surprised because I don't buy a lot from Kylie. I'm not really intrigued with a lot that they have, but her palettes, these little, what are they, like 9-pan palettes? Yeah, her little 9-pan palettes were 50% off the day that I was shopping in Ulta. So they were down from $42 to $21, which I thought was a great deal. And I've never tried Kylie shadows, so I figured if I was going to try Kylie shadows, I might as well try them when they're on sale. So the palette that I picked out from Kylie was the Blue Honey palette. Now, I always say that stuff from Kylie doesn't 100% intrigue me, but I do remember when this launched, it did intrigue me. I was really interested in this palette. I just never got it because I did think $42 was really pricey for a smaller palette like this. But I was swatching the tester in store, and this is so pretty. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while or my last few videos, blues or like a brighter blue or teal is like my favorite color to add into a look when I want to do a subtle pop of color. And this Blue Honey palette definitely has that. This palette is beautiful to me. It has that perfect mix of like warm tones, mustards, but then it has those beautiful pops of blue that I love to incorporate into a lot of my more colorful out there looks. Even though I'm not that colorful and out there, definitely doing that pop of blue on the lower lash line is my favorite, and I could really see myself getting a lot of use out of this palette. I'll give you guys a close-up. Hopefully you guys can see, but I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I love the color story, and I also did swatch a bunch of these in person, and I thought the formula was incredible. So I'm really excited to test this out on my eyes, and I will definitely let you guys know. I am planning on doing a like favorites and fails video in the coming weeks, because I have been trying some new stuff. So definitely keep an eye out for that, and I will give you guys an update on all of these products. But for 21 bucks, I'm really excited to finally try some Kylie shadows, and this was just my favorite color story and the most unique one in my opinion out of all of the different palettes that she had. So I'm really excited to try this. The next and last high-end product that I purchased is a replacement of something that I needed, and that is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. But I picked this up in the shade Chocolate instead of medium brown. I was using the shade Chocolate last summer, and I was recently going back and watching some of my videos, and I just thought Chocolate was a little bit more complimentary for the summertime, just because I tend to do my makeup a little bit more like light and fresh and dewy. I really thought the lighter brow kind of complemented my overall look a little bit better, and I really liked it. So I picked up the shade Chocolate just to have another one, because I did run out last summer. I used it all the time, and that is the brow shade I'm wearing in my brows today. I really don't know if you guys can tell a difference from my usual brow shade, but it's just like half a shade lighter, a little bit more warm, but it's not too warm to the point where it's red. It's just like the perfect touch of warmth, the perfect lightness for my brows. And like I said, I bounce back and forth between chocolate and medium brown depending on the season, what type of brow I want. So I'll probably stick with chocolate for the rest of the summer. I love the Brow Wiz so much. I'm sure you guys know this would probably be like, if I could only keep one makeup product in my collection, this would probably be it, because I love it and I just wanted it in a little bit of a different shade just to switch it up. So the next thing that I purchased from Ulta is a little bit more on the boring side, but I figured I'd share it with you guys anyway, and that is a new chapstick or a new lip balm. And this one is the Nivea Milk and Honey Lip Care, and this has been my favorite lip balm recently. This is so moisturizing. I love the scent. It definitely has a little bit of that honey smell, which I don't always love, but this one is pretty subtle, so it doesn't bother me too much. But it's just really soft and milky on the lips. I find that it stays on my lips a long time compared to like the other Niveas. I believe there's like a dark blue one and a light blue one. I feel like those don't keep my lips moisturized enough for like a long enough amount of time, but this one in the yellow one, the Milk and Honey, is so good. I definitely feel my lips staying hydrated for a long time. It's really supple, and this also is a really great lip balm to wear underneath liquid lipsticks or regular lipsticks, because it's not thick. It's not going to be like shiny or really greasy. Like the Rose Solve I still love, but it always wasn't the greatest for underneath products. This just gives your lips a really nice thin layer of hydration, and I paid under $3 for this, so a really great steal, a really great lip balm, and I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for some new lip care. So when I planned my trip to Ulta, I absolutely knew that one of the brands that I had to go to was Essence, because Essence makes some amazing mascaras, at least the one that I've tried. You guys know that the Lash Princess False Lash Effect is my favorite mascara. I really don't think I've tried a mascara that I like more than this. It makes my lashes so long, so black, so voluminous. I think it's voluminous. So since I love this one so much, I knew I wanted to really try out some other Essence mascaras just to see their different formulas, how they compare and things like that. And their mascaras are all, I believe all of them are $4.99, which is a steal for a mascara. So definitely recommend the original False Lash Effect Lash Princess, but I did also want to try the waterproof version because I love that mascara so much, and I've been waiting for them to make a waterproof version of this, because if you guys have been watching my last few videos, I did recently switch to waterproof mascara on my lower lash line, just because I've been having a lot of trouble this summer with smudging with the heat and sweating, or the oils breaking down like under my eyes. All of my lower lash mascaras have been smudging like crazy, so I was so excited when I saw they launched this, and I knew this was one of those things that I wanted to get in Ulta. And the next mascara that I got from Essence was a Jessica Braun purchase, Jam Beauty 89 here on YouTube. If you guys do not subscribe to her, definitely make sure that you do. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. Her videos are so real, she's so down to earth, and she's just like one of those OG YouTubers that's never changed. So although I don't really buy a lot of her recommendations because we do have very different makeup styles, this one in particular actually stood out to me because it's an Essence mascara, and that is their Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara with lengthening fibers. So this mascara I actually tried out today, and I don't know how to feel about it. I would say that I'm not crazy about it so far, but I feel like mascara is one of those things that I have to try out a few times because the formula definitely changes after it's open for a few days. But one of the first things that I noticed upon opening this mascara was that it's very dry, almost as if the mascara was opened already, but it wasn't, because it was clean. It didn't have any signs of it being opened or used or anything like that, but that's how dry of a formula that this is. I am wearing this today. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really not an accurate representation because I had to go over and layer my Lash Princess on top of this just because this wasn't giving me what I wanted. I do have to say that this was very black, but I'm not a huge fan of the brush. I really didn't see any of those lengthening fibers. My lashes weren't very long at all. So again, I am going to keep giving this a shot, but this looked so good on Jessica's lashes. They are natural bristles. They're not plasticky bristles, so that I do like, but I just don't feel like the bristles are long enough to really grab my lashes and coat them and bring them up and out. So I really didn't see much of a lengthening effect, but again, it was only my first time trying the mascara. Maybe I just got a bad one, but I will keep you guys posted on this. Next up, I have some stuff from LA Girl that I want to share with you guys, specifically because of Juicy Jazz. I literally feel like I buy almost everything Juicy Jazz recommends. I feel like she just has like a spell over me, and I'm so intrigued with everything that she talks about and everything that she likes. So starting off with the lip liners, the first one is the one that I'm wearing today, and this is their Perfect Precision lip liner in the shade Sugar and Spice. So I picked this one up because Juicy Jazz, like I said, loves the LA Girl formula, and I really wanted something to try to compare to my MAC Boldly Bare lip liner, and this one looked pretty similar. I would classify this shade as almost like a 90s nude. It's not a very light and peachy nude like I would typically go for. It's definitely more of like that 90s Kylie Jenner vibe of a lip liner, and again, it is a traditional wooden lip liner, but it's very creamy. I really do like it, and it applies really easily on the lips. I hope you guys can see here is the shade Sugar and Spice. Again, definitely more of like that deep 90s nude, but I love it, and today I'm wearing it paired with MAC Velvet Teddy, which I think it's perfect. And the other LA Girl liner is a little bit of a different formula. Again, this is their ultimate lip liner, but it is their Intense Stay Auto liner. So this is like a retractable scroll up liner, and this one is in the shade Nonstop Nude. This one is a little bit more up my alley. It's definitely a little lighter, definitely more, I don't want to say peachy, just a little bit more of a lighter nude, a little bit more of a brownie nude, I guess you could say, and that is this one right here. So again, this one is the wooden pencil in Sugar and Spice, and then the bottom one is the retractable pencil in the shade Nonstop Nude. I have a feeling that I'm going to get so much use out of this because this is like my perfect everyday liner color, and this one I'll use like today when I want a little bit more of a darker nude lip. But these are gorgeous, and so far, although the application is different, one is wooden and one is the scroll up liner, when they dry down, they both actually feel pretty similar on the hand. I would say that the retractable liner dried down a little bit quicker, and it's also a little bit more transfer proof, whereas I could kind of smudge the one in the wooden pencil. And next up from LA Girl is a little bit more of a fun purchase. These are their Shockwave neon eyeliners, but if you guys remember in my Throwback Thursday tutorial that I just uploaded, I will have a card for it right here if you guys want to go check that out. I used a baby blue liner in my waterline in that tutorial, and I thought it was so pretty. I really want to kind of get back into playing around with color, but you guys know me, I'm not very adventurous, so I feel like getting some more colored liners and popping them in my waterline like day to day could be a really fun way to kind of play around with some color for the rest of the summer. I did look in this section in hopes of purchasing the yellow one because I thought a yellow pop on the waterline would be so fun, so pretty for this summer, but they didn't have the yellow one, so I decided to go with the blue one and then the light teal green. I was also deciding between purple, pink, and red, but I wasn't sure how those would make my eyes look, if they would make my eyes look more irritated than anything, especially with the pink and the red. So the first shade that I got is a bit more of a true blue shade. This is what that one looks like right there. I will probably be inserting close-up, so hopefully you guys can see everything okay, though it's definitely like a deep baby blue. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a cobalt shade, but it's definitely like a pretty mid-tone sky blue, I guess you would say. So again, this one is the shade Electric. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty, and those are so pigmented. Can you guys see that shade right there? Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so pretty on the lower lash line and in the waterline. Ooh, that's so pretty. I feel like it's a little bit lighter than the actual tube looks, but I'm actually like not mad about it. That's so pretty, like a true sky blue. And then the lighter blue, which I would say is more of a tealy green, is called Fresh. Ooh, that one is so bright, you guys. So far, so good on the formula as well. It is so creamy, so pigmented, and easy to apply. That one is even brighter and even more beautiful in my opinion. Hopefully that's in focus. And that one is the shade Fresh. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I'm so excited to play around with these. The next thing that I picked up is the Total Face Sponge from e.l.f. And I picked this up because you guys know I love my L'Oreal face sponge so much, but I ordered 2 of them on Amazon, which I have ordered before, and they are so different than the original ones that I ordered. And these newer ones are just not great. Amazon was really awesome though, and they did refund me for both of the ones that I purchased, but I am hoping to find a new sponge, or maybe I have to buy the L'Oreal one in store. So definitely let me know if you guys had a similar experience, but I probably should have looked at the L'Oreal one in store, but I'll go back and pick one of those up. But I wanted to try something new just because I haven't been having the greatest experience with my sponges lately. So I picked up the e.l.f. one, like I mentioned. I hope that this is going to be good. I'm definitely going to be testing this out as soon as possible. I didn't want to use it today because I wanted it to be nice and fresh when I showed you guys what it looked like. This is so soft, you guys. Okay, I definitely could see why a lot of people like this. This is very squishy, and it's definitely a lot softer than the newer L'Oreal ones that I purchased. This e.l.f. one is so soft. Ooh, okay. Besides it being soft, I have high hopes for it, and it was only $4, I believe, so seriously not bad. It's even cheaper than the L'Oreal one. And the last 2 things that I picked up from Ulta are from Catrice. Catrice is another one of those brands that I've really been wanting to try more from, but you really can only get them at Ulta, and I wanted to wait to go in the store to see these products for myself. But I got 2 face products. So the first one is the Poreless Blur Primer Goodbye Pores Long Lasting Soft Focus Effect. I'm wearing this primer under my Maybelline Superstay today, and this is so pretty. A really great primer, you guys. I believe it was around $6.99 or $7.99, but when I put this primer on, my face looked instantly softer. It even felt velvety smooth on the skin, and I felt like my foundation went on even better than it usually does. It was so smooth looking and just so perfected. This definitely blurred absolutely everything on my skin, and this even does say it has a soft focused effect, and I 100% agree with it. So this was definitely a really great find, a really great purchase. It is a little bit more of a silicone-y primer. If you guys don't like that, the first ingredient in here is dimethicone. So if you guys don't really like dimethicone based primers, you might want to stay away from this one. But if you guys do like very velvety smooth primers, this is really great. I can't really speak on how it makes the makeup last because I haven't worn this long enough. I've literally only had my makeup on for about an hour or an hour and a half, but as far as the initial look of the primer and how it looks underneath foundation, I think it looks really great, really pretty on the skin, and I'm excited to keep using this one. And the next thing that I picked up from Catrice is my favorite Prime and Fine spray in the Dewy Glow Fixing Spray Illuminating Formula. I picked this up because I absolutely love the original version of this. It reminds me so much of Fix Plus, and I just love sprays in general, but this one is the illuminating version. When I first picked this up, I actually didn't realize that this actually has some like shimmer particles going throughout it. I don't know if the camera will really pick it up, but once you shake it, there are some swirls. Oh, maybe you guys could see right there, but I don't think that this is going to come off on the face because when I spray this on my hand, my hand doesn't look shimmery or like glittery. It just looks nice and glowy. Actually, let's try it right now. I'm gonna try this right now so I could tell you guys. Ooh, oh yeah. She's glowy, but I don't see any like noticeable glitters or shimmers like at all. Do you guys see the difference? I probably should have only done half my face so you guys could see, but I definitely see a noticeable glow to the skin. But when I look very up close, I don't see any shimmers. I do see glitter, but that fell off my eyeshadow, but I don't see any shimmer at all on my face. One thing that I do see on my face though are little black flakes from the Essence mascara, the Volume Stylist one. I never get that from my Lash Princess, and I never get that from the Total Temptation either. So I do believe that the Essence mascara that I showed you guys in the purple tube is flaking on my skin because I never have that with other mascaras. First impression on the Catrice Illuminating Spray, I really like this. I think this is making the skin look really pretty. Definitely more dewy than the original one, but not in like a greasy way or a shimmery way. Like I said, it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I literally can't even see my pores right now, you guys, because that primer blurred absolutely everything underneath my foundation. This is like probably one of the best foundation days that I've had in a really long time. I'm so excited for these products. So that is everything that I got from Ulta. The last two things that I want to show you guys are from ColourPop. I recently placed a little ColourPop haul because I wanted some palettes. ColourPop shadows are some of my favorite shadows, and I really don't have a lot of them in my collection. I only have 2 of their palettes, and it was just time for me to get some more. So the first palette is the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today, and that is their Sweet Talk palette. I believe this did launch a few months ago, and I've been eyeing it and eyeing it. I never purchased it, and I finally got it. So again, this is their Sweet Talk pressed powder palette. Can we talk about how cute and beautiful this packaging is? Here's what the palette looks like. I hope you guys can see because I know it is like the reflective holographic back, but it is so pretty. It has such a beautiful mix of more like pinky neutral shades. Definitely I would say more of like a peachy pinky, almost like a Valentine's Day palette. I really don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see because the back does reflect pretty badly. There we go. I think you can see there, but I think this palette is so unique. Today I have on this shade, these 2 shades, this shade all over my lid, and then this one in the inner corner. And what I think is the most unique about these palettes is that it has a mix of a lot of different formulas, a lot of things that we haven't seen before in ColourPop palettes. So of course you have your mattes, of course you have the basic shimmer shades, but I believe this one right here, which is called Side to Side, is actually a pressed Super Shock shadow. So you guys know the Super Shock shadows that I love so much from ColourPop. I have a bunch of them right here in the little white pots. They actually put them in a palette, which I thought was awesome. I don't know how it's going to last because those are really nice and sealed because the Super Shocks are more of that creamy formula, but I guess we'll see. It's very pretty, very soft and reflective. So again, this is the shade Side to Side. This is what I have on my inner corner. And then another thing that I think is very unique about this palette is that there are the 2 pressed glitters. So this one right here is called Prima Drama, and this one is called Early Morning, and those are 2 pressed glitter shades. So I will swatch them for you guys. So this one right here is Prima Drama, and this one is Early Morning. Do you guys see that glitter? Again, I'm wearing this on my lids today. I didn't use like any concealer or any eye primer or an eye base or anything like that. I felt like it stuck pretty well, but I do feel like if you want to avoid any fallout on the face, you guys might want to use a glitter glue underneath. That is the pressed glitter that I'm wearing on my eyes, and I'm also wearing a combination of a few of the matte brown shades that I pointed out to you guys. I'm excited to keep using this. And then the other ColourPop palette that I picked up, I believe is their newest one, and that is their Honey pressed powder eyeshadow palette. So this is their all yellow palette. ColourPop does have a series of palettes that are different colors. When I saw this yellow one, I was like, okay, this is going to be so cute and so fun for the summer. I'm most excited for just the whole theme of this palette. Yellow is such a trendy color right now. Yellow is really in, and I think it's going to be so fun to play around with this. I haven't even dipped my finger in any of these. I haven't done any swatches. I think I want to save that to do a review on this palette, or maybe like a first impression / tutorial. So definitely let me know if that's something that you guys want to see, but I think this all yellow palette is going to be so fun. I definitely haven't seen anyone come out with anything like this in the beauty industry, and I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. So just to give you guys a little close-up of the Honey palette, you have this really pretty pressed glitter, some shimmer shades, and then some basic mattes. This bright matte looks so good. That one is called Sweet Spot, and then the glitter one in the middle is called Palooza. All right, you guys, so that is everything that I purchased from Ulta and ColourPop. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this video. I love filming hauls. I love shopping, so definitely let me know if you guys want to see more hauls because it will give me an excuse to go makeup shopping again. But like I said, let me know. I love watching hauls. I love filming them for you, and I had a lot of fun. Like I mentioned earlier, definitely look out for a future favorites and fails on updates of all of these products that I talked about, just so I could give you guys maybe more in-depth reviews on how some things performed, if I'm gonna be returning anything, if I absolutely fell in love with stuff and stuff like that. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!